Hey guys, it's Lisa. I'm trying a video vlog blog thing. I don't know what the words are. I'm old, but I wanted to share with you visually and with me yapping at you my November pain chart because it's amazing. So if you don't know, I had my sixth excision surgery for endometriosis on October 21st. That included a tag team with Dr. Mel Kurtulis of San Diego and Dr. Matthew Schultzel of San Diego. And Dr. Schultzel is my colorectal surgeon. So they were going in to not only excise endometriosis, but remove a portion of my sigmoid colon because they had found deep infiltrating endometriosis back in May on my sigmoid colon. So it was a twofer this time. But here's November. No pain with sex, no pain with pooping, no pain with diarrhea, no abdominal or pelvic pain except for incisions, and just very little back pain when I was overactive. I took a lot of medications, but none of them were like the usual. So I had 24 Tylenol. It was Tylenol extra strength to help with my incision pain and headaches that I would get if I didn't drink enough water. I also took 21 ibuprofen because I had a tooth pulled, and the ibuprofen was to help with the inflammation. No naproxen sodium, no tramadol, which was my go-to. I took one Zofran and one Percocet, but only for the tooth extraction, and 25 penicillin for the tooth extraction as well. So none of my usual reasons for taking big pain meds, no endo pain, no cramping, no anything. I'm so excited. Uh, and just briefly, let me see if I could do this. I'll just breeze through the slideshow. I mean, I'll give you the link anyway. But as you can see, I timestamp all of my symptoms. I timestamp my food. I timestamp my bowel movements, and I also timestamp when I drink things, except for water, because I drink water pretty much all day. But the little red squares show where my pain was. So those are my two lower right incisions. There's one um, near my pubic bone and one a little higher up. And those are the ones that I was told would hurt the most during healing because the lowest incision on the right was where they pulled my intestines out, and the second incision on the right is where the stapler gun went in. So those two had a lot of torsion and movement. So those pretty much are the ones that hurt all in November. But just real briefly, la la la. Look, I had a day with no pain. I had several days without any incision pain, and that's just a good sign that you're healing, right? Ta-da! There's November. Next is my bowel movement charts. So if you don't want to see that, you should look away. But there's just numbers and graphs. But I wanted to start with showing you September. So there's a baseline. What you're seeing here is the data of my bowel movements themselves, the date of the month. So September 1st at 4:55 a.m. I dropped a solid deuce with zero pain. On September 6th at 7:53 a.m., I dropped a solid deuce with pain 8 out of 10. And this little line graph that you're looking at, all the numbers on the bottom are the day of the month or the date of the poop. Here's that September 1st with no line. That means I had zero pain. September 2nd, I had diarrhea with a 1 out of 10. September 4th, I had a solid poop with 8 out of 10. So that's just what these means. The blue lines are poop solids. The red lines are diarrhea pain. I like pie charts because I'm visual. But in September, 63% of my bowel movements were diarrhea and 37% were solid. These are just pie charts of what the scales were on a 0 to 10. So for comparison, here's October. Again, the date of the month, the time, the type, all that. So you can see that almost all of October was painful until October 20th. I had one painful poo, and then the 21st was my surgery. I didn't poop for a couple days because I was in the hospital and my guts weren't awake. But look at October. No poopy pain for a while. So in October, I had 71% of my poops were solid and 28% were diarrhea. And again, on the pain scale. So that's October. And now we get to the very exciting November, which has no pain. None. Zilch, zip, no pain when I poo. I went from having severe pain when I dropped the deuce to no pain. And that's a lot of, look at all these numbers on the bottom. That's a lot of poop in November. And in November, almost 88% of my bowel movements are solid. And 12% are diarrhea. I had 6 episodes of diarrhea in November and 43 regular poos. That's incredible. And look at those pie charts. No pain. Big fat zeros. This is so exciting because I can't tell you how much anxiety you'd get up when you had to poo, knowing that it might hurt and just have this feeling of barbed wire and glass and just rocks rolling and pulling through your intestines when you pooped. And to go from that to zero pain and to just know that that one little blob of endo on my sigmoid colon was doing this is amazing. If you're still with me, part 3 of my pain tracking is the breakdown of the month in one place. So when I go see my physicians, I bring them 2 things. I bring them, let me get there. I bring them this page so they can see at a glance the month. And I bring them this page because it puts everything in a more visually pleasing manner. So the day of the month is this column here. Sex pain, obviously, if we have sex and it hurts, it goes there. You'll see almost all of September had something in the bowel movement pain column. Lower left quadrant pain. So like when I say lower left quadrant, I hope you can see this when I stand up. That's down here. And then you probably can't see this. I can back up more. Hang on. Let me back up. Can you see me? That's hot. So here is where my lower left quadrant pain is. And then here is where my lower right quadrant pain is. And when I write about... Sorry. When I write about my surgery, I can explain more what they found in those 2 exact places. But almost daily lower left quadrant pain in September and the scattered lower right quadrant pain or mid-uterine or back pain. So then here's October for comparison. You'll see again, almost all of October before surgery had bowel movement pain and lower left quadrant pain and a lot of lower back pain. But the date of surgery, and then below, there's a significant decrease in lower left quadrant pain as well as lower right quadrant pain. And I can't even tell you how amazing that is to me. But these are my pain levels even while I was in the hospital. I was tracking everything. So I added a column for incision pain because obviously that's going to hurt. So you can just see all that. But look at how it's already blanking out. These red squares again are when I was on my period. Are you ready for November? Look at November. It's so amazing. And we had sex and it didn't hurt at all. And like it's so empty and it's just there's nothing to talk about. I'm so excited. Like I can't wait to just share this with you guys. A couple instances of lower back pain and I know the November 29th I had started not gardening. I had done some weed pulling, and just the activity had tensed up my back a little. I don't know why my back hurt on November, what is that, 4th, but I can go back to my pain tracker and try to find out. But I see a lot of incision pain, a couple of days without incision pain, but there's a noticeable decrease in the number of pain intensity. So again, 0 is no pain, 10 is the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. It's dwindling. So I'm super excited. And if you did watch this whole video all the way through, thank you so much. This is my pain tracker. This is how I honor my body, and this is how I inform my physicians what's going on. And I'm just, I love it. It works well for me. I made it myself. I have full control. But if you have a pain tracker that you like, let me know what it is. And if you don't track your symptoms, I implore you to start, whether it's just with pen and paper or an app on your phone, or create your own system. But look at November. It's so empty. I'm so pleased, and I look forward to seeing what December brings. Anyway, thank you so much for putting up with my vlog video thing. I will talk to you later. Bye.